Hello, YouTube. You've missed me there for a second. I did some vein designation, and we've got some tetrahedrite down in our new little mine. That's about all that happened. That's a very good point, Fuzzy Logic. Vein mining obsidian would be suicidal because it would end up touching the volcano, and all manner of sadness and woe would happen. And as I've said before, not the good kind of woe that you get out of a Keanu Reeves, the kind of woe that is paired with misery. Hopefully this vein will cross over with some other stuff and we'll end up seeing a few interesting bits and bobs. I think they can't travel diagonally, so some of these I'm just going to have to put a little extra dip dop on to connect them up, otherwise nobody's going to get round to it. I think that's good though. Let's let them dig away, he says, just watching them and not really just letting them get on with it, but kind of monitoring them. Come on, expose some more faces to that little bit there. Come on, you can do it. Yeah? There we go. Apparently it's only the one miner who wants to do it. But that's fine, he says, pressing the wrong button. You can travel diagonally. Dwarves find a way. Oh, okay then. It's good to know. I was kind of hoping that would be the case, but I was very sceptical. Very sceptical indeed. Should we make some bees? Should we put some hives out here? Because we did that before, and if the raw editing has worked, then bees should be war trainable, and I am very keen to see what ends up happening, because, you know, one bee alone, not a great combatant, but a swarm of them, very much a different story. It's not exactly easy to slice at a swarm of bees with your sword. You need a pretty sharp sword to slice bees out of the air. Vehement's been playing Masterwork by Meph instead of the lazy noob pack lately. There are things I like about it and some things I don't care so much for. Well, I mean, is it that much different? Or is it significantly different? I don't know. I've never played the Masterwork pack. I know there's a few bits and bobs that are different. But, wait a minute. These cage traps now look a different colour. Oh, they've got actual cages in. That's why they weren't any good as cage traps. Yeah, look, they've caught something here as well. What's this? Bone carver? Oh, that's him down there. What's in the cage? A troglodyte. Okay, things are working as they should. That's better. That's good. Let's head up to the surface and check out our magma area. Ah, look, they're bringing up the tetrahedrite now. This is good. This is good. Can they smelt? Is there already an order for smelting tetrahedrite? Yes, there is. Aha, good. And what do we get out of there? I can't remember. Copper and a bit of silver, maybe? Maybe. Fuzzy Logic says shoot them. I don't know who to shoot. What are we talking about? I must have missed the context of that one by a mile. Ah, look at all these bars coming out. This is nice. Very nice. Lovely stuff. I'm going to check the stocks of steel again just to see how we're doing. Okay, we get in there. Oh, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Also those. A large steel low boot? Sure. Why not? Let's get rid of that. It's not like we need it, is it? One day we'll get round to forging a full suit of armour, but once we've got a nice load of steel together. A lovely lot of steel. A lorry steel. I haven't put any mine. Have I put wheelbarrows in here? Maximum wheelbarrows 1. Okay, well, I think 10 is probably a better bet. That's going to get the tetrahedrite shifted significantly quicker. Provided we have the wheelbarrows. But I did order up another 10 of them, didn't I? Has that order been fulfilled? Yeah. Man, that carpenter is pretty efficient. What's he up to up here? No, he's still making stuff. Don't know what it is. Oh, there's another wheelbarrow being claimed. That's good. Presumably. Oh, it's winter time. It's winter time. Presumably they're now using the wheelbarrows to haul stuff up here, right? Nope. Huh. I wonder if we acquired any goblin armor. Hang on, that's not what we want to do. Z, stocks, E, let's see if we've got any iron. Oh, we have, look, iron bow. Let's unforbid all this crap. Iron breastplate, no, no, don't want to have that forbidden. That can't be forbidden. That can't be forbidden. And then all of this goblin crap we want to melt. There we go, melt. What does the asterisk mean? Does that mean it's not available, or it's especially good, or something like that? I'm not sure. Masterwork has a ton of mods that you can easily switch on and off, but the base game is still there. Fuzzy Logic says, I still need to watch the movie, but in the trailer for Holmes and Watson, with a Will Ferrell, they try shooting at the swarm of killer bees. Well, there you go. Maybe it'll work for them. I haven't heard the most glowing reviews of that film, I have to say. People have been slightly scathing. Oh, look at this. Here comes the tetrahedrite from down in the mines using proper old wheelbarrows. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Maybe we'll get round to even using mine carts at some point in this. That could be good, couldn't it? I forgot to put a hotkey down on the mine floor, didn't I? There we go. There's the mine floor. So, hotkey, F3, zoom here, and name mine. There we go. Okay, we haven't really touched on anything exciting in here. We've got a few of these little gemstones, but that's about the size of it otherwise. So, in that case, let's check. Oh, there's a few over. Ah, look at this. Ahaha. Control V, Control V, Control V. And is this? What is this? Whatever it is, it's mineable as a vein. So it's only a little bit. It's enough to warrant. And there's some more over here as well. Oh, lovely tetrahedrite. Assuming it's tetrahedrite. Let's yep, tetrahedrite. That's nice. Okay. So it looks like we're actually going to have a fairly large amount of, is it copper and silver it comes out of tetrahedrite? I'm not sure. The asterisk means it's slightly higher quality. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, well, you give it a go, Fuzzy, and let me know what you think. Let us all, give us your opinions on the matter. Let's see how it works out. Oh man, I like this. This wheelbarrow thing's pretty efficient, although we are now down to close to 50 frames a second, which is a bit shit. But, you know, considering the other streams we've had where it's taken, you know, significantly less time to get to 0 frames a second, I mean, we're doing all right. We're doing all right here. Do I want to maybe make some up and down cuts rather than just, let's do that. Let's do a quick line cutting through the map like that and see what we find. We might find something interesting. If we hit a vein, bingo, immediate digs. Oh, we can watch it in real time as well. Real-time mining operations underway. Uh-oh. Looks like a load of old dacite. Is that a dacite? Quartzite. Oh, that's not too bad. Quartzite can be used to make interesting stuff, right? People like quartz. Especially in areas covered widely. I finished The Tick on Amazon. I like The Tick on Amazon. I do like The Tick. I also like the previous series of The Tick. That was good as well. And the cartoon. Like the cartoon. Never read the comics. But hey, you can't get around to watching everything and reading everything, can you? Some things just necessarily have to fall by the wayside. Oh man, such efficiency. Such wonderful efficiency. Although we do have 25 idlers, making my claims to efficiency a little bit bold. How's this going? Okay, then there's not a whole load of furnace operating going on here, is there? We've got one lad doing it. I'm going to pause. You know what? I'm not going to pause. I am going to just go straight over to Dwarf Therapist, and we're going to see if we can find some more furnace operators to use. Let's sort them by nothing. Let's go to furnace operating. We do have 4 people with it enabled and nothing else, but presumably they're deciding to do other things. Why are you not operating furnaces, boys? Seems like a weird situation here. A very weird situation. Yeah, there was a previous one. Entirely different cast. Oh, God, who was in it? I can't remember the names now. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Well worth a look. The original Tick live action series. Only did one series, one season, I think. But it was well worth a watch. As soon as you hear the voice, you'll know who the main character is. I forget his name, the actor, but he's a well-known voice in animation and stuff. Anyway, let's go back over to the fortress. and hope that some of our furnace operators decide to come down here. Maybe we should put their bedrooms down here as well. Oh, hello. Why are we suddenly in the military squad screen? If we put some bedrooms down here for them, then they won't need to travel that far, because we're already sacrificing some verticality here, aren't we? So we need to make basically a vertical stack up here of bedrooms for all of our sweet, sweet boys. So let's do it. In fact, can we do it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can go down that way as well, can't we? So it's not too much of a problem. Yeah, let's do it. So designate. We go here and here. Oh, screw it. Just there. We need one doorway into this. This is a bedroom. In fact, the doorway can go down the bottom. Tee-hee, I said bottom. And we can go down, 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 down. No, no, not that far. That far. Oh, fuck, that was remove designation, wasn't it? Back up to the surface. Here we go. In fact, let's do the room before we do the doorway. We're going to make the room about this big. Nice big rooms. How far does that take us? That's no good. Want 2 in? Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. They're quite decent sized rooms, aren't they? And we're going up higher than the other parts of the fortress, so that's good. Let's pop in a doorway here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And what am I talking about? Why am I putting a doorway in here? This is no good. I've made a mistake. Let's start again. Down, 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 down. Up. There we go. That's good. And then we can just put stairs in here, presumably. We do need a doorway, don't we? I know what to do. I know what to do. We're going to remove this designation at the bottom. We're going to put a stair set in here. There we go. There we go. Get rid of this bit. Back up. Get rid of this bit. There we go. And then we scooch down a little bit to there, and off of here. Don't know why I'm putting this 3 deep thing in here. This is madness, but that's okay. So they've got that, and then we can do this like that. Come all the way down here. Bonk. There's a nice bedroom. That should do the deed, right? Actually, you know what? I've just realised. We've kind of doubled down, haven't we? We need to put a door in here as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. Up we go. Oh, only on that floor, though. Only on that floor. Oh, my God. There's a manual? I didn't realise. There we go. That'll do. No, some more migrants. Bloody hell. Well, we'll give them a second to set themselves up. And then, oh, hold on a minute. Have I been making you watch it on the Dwarf Therapist screen? I apologise. Patrick Warburton. Oh, that was him. Yeah, the guy who played the Tick originally in the TV live action series. Very good guy. Oh, look, we're bringing some livestock along, so maybe the milking and cheese making might get underway. That could be good. We struck tetrahedrite again. That's a good sign. That means that we should have another vein to exploit. I never watched that series of unfortunate events. Is it good? I mean, people are going to say it is, aren't they? Oh, it's raining. Look at the steam coming up from the magma. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, we never put the animal stockpile in here, did we? There we go. Boom. Lovely. We should probably think about making a justice zone as well, shouldn't we? That seems like a sensible move. Let's just pause the action quickly and head back over to Therapist now that the migrants have arrived. Oh, you've not finished it. Intriguing. So, over in Therapist here, we can sort by migration wave. There we go. Give it a little read. Scroll down to the latest chaps and see that we had 11 people turn up. including a amazing suturer and wound dresser. That's good. Well, actually, we've already got a great diagnostician and a wound dresser in the last lot. Excuse me with my hiccups. A level 15 weaponsmith. How did I forget about that? Legendary metal crafter. What? Buckshot. It looks like you might be usurped. Poor old Bucky. Oh no. Never mind. Let's take a look at the military chops, see how they're doing. Oh, something's popped up on the screen, isn't it, on the preview? What's that? We'll find out when we go back. So, who's our new one? Sorting by migration wave. There we go, down to the bottom. Nothing particularly exciting. Someone's killed a goblin, but that doesn't necessarily mean we stick them straight into a military squad, not these days. Let's have a look at their labours again. Is anyone who's just a generic peasant? Here's a peasant. In fact, let's sort by profession. There we go. We've got 3 peasants, and you know what? They're going to become 3 furnace operators. How's that sound? I think it's pretty good myself. There we go. What else have we got here? There's obviously our suturer, our cheesemaker, some fish dissectors and fishery workers. Well, I get the feeling you guys could be better put to other uses, right? We need to figure out our workshops, actually, because maybe we've not got the best people in the workshops that we could have. Oh, Rakust Regribar, the cavy sow, is starving. Are you now? In that case, crikey. Don't try and WASD it. Let's assign them to the pen pasture, right? There we go, capital N. We'll put all the cavies in there. Oh, actually, if we say G, take out the non-grazing. Brilliant. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll put in the not caged ones. Loads of trolls and troglodytes. That's good. Currently pastured, taken out. That's good. And then we can sort by male or female, but we don't really give a damn about that right now. That's not of high urgency. Okay. Right, quick check of my metal stockpiles. Really building up, looking good. I like it. Oh, we're low on bins, are we? JMQ bin. And maybe we'd make it out of... Let's find out what bars we've got most of. Z. Oh, actually, bins need to be lightweight, don't they? It makes no sense to make heavy metal bins. Heavy metal. BARS. So we've got copper. Wow. We got a lot of copper. Nowhere near as much steel as we've got copper. We've got tons of copper. My God, we do need to start making stuff out of it then, don't we? What can we make that'll be of value? Copper cups? Copper mugs, maybe? Something like that. Got a few iron bars, nothing too special yet. Copper, though, we can use for all sorts of stuff. So, JMQCOPPER. What can we do? Encrust finished goods with native copper, forge copper bucklers, jugs, pots, hives, mine carts, wheelbarrows, step ladders, scroll rollers, book bindings. There's a lot of stuff we could be making out of copper here. Spiked copper balls. They could be worth it. If the elves turn up, we can sell those. And they're not going to make bad trap components either. Maybe we should do that then. Plus, they're antibacterial. Yes, Clay Creed, the vampire's still knocking around. We haven't done anything with that yet. I feel like we need 2 of them to really exploit properly, to get ourselves a full-blown vampire military with some training opportunities. I don't know what to make with this stuff. I mean, there's cabinets and whatnot. We could do that. Copper bins, coins, flasks, chains, crafts, figurines. Breeding pair of vampires. If only it was so simple. If only it was so simple. Copper mechanisms? Can you do that? Copper cages might make sense. Spiked copper balls. I think we'll go for spiked copper balls. Seems like a good order. There we go. And if we really need to get rid of them, we can just melt them down again, can't we? Right, let's also rationalise who's going in where. I'm going to quickly head and look at these. So, has he got a workshop profile yet? No. Has this one got a workshop profile? No. This one? No. This one? No. Okay, so I'm going to head over to Therapist just quickly and take a look at who our best lads are for each of these. So, Furnace Operating. Hang on a minute. Sort by nothing. No good. Weaponsmithing. Well, clearly, Lola Togalvabok needs to go in there because they are an excellent weaponsmith. So, this one here, set that to Tolar. We've got to search, haven't we? S-T-O-L. Oh, for crying out loud. What's their name? Lolor. Lolor. Okay. I don't know how I managed to mix that up. Lolor. There we go. There's the weaponsmith. Excellent. Then we go over to this one. And the person I want to put in there is there a legendary armor smith? No. Well, that can be Buckshot Brigade then. He's an all-rounder, so Buckshot Brigade can go in there. Profile, Buckshot Brigade. Boom. Lovely. And the next one we want to get is the blacksmith. We got a good one of those? Not yet. We have a great metal crafter. Imush Iralililbesh. Okay, let's put him in there. Oh, that's Buckshot's. Sorry, Buckshot. Imush. That one, the metal crafter. Fantastic. So we've designated people for those, and then this one's left as a sort of community one. Yeah. Good. So if I want them to make weapons from a specific person, then we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh yeah, I wanted bins, didn't I? JMQBIN. That's bins. I want bin. Wooden bin. There we go. Give me 50 of those bad boys because they are really quite useful. Very useful, especially for bars and blocks, which we appear to be getting a large number of here. Iron bars, silver bars, copper bars. Oh, iron and silver bars. Sorry, iron and steel bars are indistinguishable from one another, which is a bit problematic, but I'm sure we'll survive. Down we go to the mining level again. That's just F3. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Okay, we've got some gems that have been struck. Let's dig those out. Dig that out. Are they dug out yet? No, they're being dug out now though. It hasn't crossed any other kind of ores. That's a shame, but then we can check down this tunnel here and we've got gems. Ah, and more tetrahedrite. Lovely. There we go. Further down, more tetrahedrite. More gems. This hasn't been the least productive floor, although we've mainly only achieved copper from it. I'm pretty sure tetrahedrite is a copper ore. Let's try digging through the obsidian to see if we find anything. Ooh, not down there though. Jesus Christ, calm down, scoundrel. There we go. There's an exploratory shaft. What's the blue exclamation mark? It's not a mood, is it? Stumbling obliviously. Oh no, the broker's stumbling obliviously. Why? Oh, fuck. Let me sort and have a little look and see if I can find the broker. Locum, there he is. Very unhappy. Restless after being unable to practice a craft for too long. Restless after a lack of abstract thinking. Okay, we need to get some crafting done. Let's get some mugs made. Not R. JMQMUG. Make rock mug. How many do I want? Let's make 100 of the bastards. They're always going to be useful. They can go somewhere out of the way and get used up when needed. Man, that is a lot of obsidian. We're going to do quite well if we want to make lots of stuff out of it. Going to hit anything interesting? Any tetrahedrite or other interesting ores? No, it's just obsidian all the way, except for this bit here, which is... What's this? Don't do that. Obsidian. Okay, it's still obsidian. That's fine. This is diorite. Yep, diorite. Of course it's diorite. Keep going. Come on. Ideally, I'd like some form of iron ore or something. That would be nice. That's quartzite, isn't it? Yeah, quartzite. Oh wow, a bit of a dud shaft, this one. I don't think we're going to hit anything this close to the volcano that's very interesting. Tragic. Very, very tragic. Still could be worse. This bit's still being dug out, so that's good. And we've got a few different gemstones to knock out. What's this? Pink tourmaline. Very exciting. Anything down there? Got those. That's good. Just check there's nothing else exposed. Nope. Not yet. It's a little bit disappointing that it's all copper, though, isn't it? Mind you, we might be able to make it into tradable goods. So there's probably an upside to it. If we can make it into tradable goods, that'll be fine. A lot of the frame rate is probably being chewed up by these guys coming down here and pathing into the mines to pick stuff up, right? I'd expect so. It's not very vertical, is it? It's not a very vertical mine. Okay, is everyone working hard? Are our food stockpiles going up? Sort of. Sort of okay. There's not a lot of birds down here, are there? Maybe we should put some more in. There we go. Pen pasture. Oh. Alright. Loads. Dogs. Peacock. Duck. Gander. We probably should remove the males, otherwise we're going to end up with shitloads of birds and bugger all eggs to eat. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I'll make a room next door to put all of the males in. Probably a much better system than going through and doing it all in the first place, but sod it. It's too late now. Okay, dig, and then we're going to dig these two bits here. Put a little men's room that they can all go and live in, and stop putting their filthy sperm all over my eggs. Wait a minute. No, okay, it makes sense. For a second there I was about to say, how do you fertilise a chicken's egg? You can't get sperm through that. It's got a big old shell on it. And then I realised, well, it's probably soft inside the chicken, isn't it? Idiot. You bloody idiot scoundrel. Come on now, try harder. Try much harder. Okay, this is definitely building up to be quite the tetrahedrite stash. We need to get. It's not just spiked copper balls we want made, really, is it? It's all sorts. If we run out of leggings, run out of steel to make leggings with, Z stocks E. Not steak, steel. There we go. Yep, we've got loads of chain leggings. We want to get this guy leveled up. So let's keep going. Keep digging out those leggings. Diggy diggy leggings. Diggy diggy leggings. Diggy diggy leggings. Diggy diggy leggings. Sorry, I appear to have lost my mind for a moment there, but hopefully it'll come back. And we'll all get on with our day as we see fit. I should order up some more mechanisms, I think. I'd like to have a few on order. Mechanisms. Could I have rock mechanisms, please? And may as well knock 50 out. Why not? Let's keep our mechanic busy. Nothing being made by the mason at the moment. Although we could probably put a few more doors in, couldn't we? Build. That's build door. There we go. Pop one in there. Go up again. Door in there. Door in there. You get the idea. Bingo. You guessed it. Door time. Ah, god damn it. Use the mouse cursor, scoundrel. It's going to be quicker. It's going to be quicker. When the mouse works, use the mouse. When it doesn't, well, then you're fucked. You've got to use the keyboard. Okay, and we also want to put beds in, don't we? So that needs beds. Ah, we should probably build more beds. J and Q, B, E, D, construct bed. We had 11 in the last migration wave, so let's be careful. In fact, let's make 50 beds, and then we'll have a nice little spare stockpile should we need to actually kit out more bedrooms and what's the names? What's a bedroom with lots of people? Dormitory. That's the word, dormitories. Ah dear. Good. We've got some cherry wood bins being made. I'm seeing a lot of spike balls being taken upstairs. That's a lot of pathing that doesn't need doing, isn't it? Maybe a stockpile for armour elsewhere? A little bit closer? In fact, a stockpile for armour and weapons off here would be good, wouldn't it? Dig. There and there. And then we just dig this out. Like that. And we make it half armour, half weapons. I think that'll work out nicely. There goes a bit of silver. I don't know what we're making out of silver. Silver. Oh, spiked silver spikes. There we go. I've only got 13 left out of 40. And to be honest, it's only going to cover 4 squares if you do that, isn't it? Let's go up and check out our pit trap. How many squares does it need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 30. So we need 300 silver spikes in order to accommodate this little spiky floor. Okay. Okay, we'll do it. In fact, let's check our silver stocks out first. ESILVER. Got lots of silver spikes, a few silver bars. Oh, actually, we're doing okay for silver bars because that tetrahedrite churns out a little bit of silver, doesn't it? So we should be doing okay. Let's change the order. Where is it? Silver spike. Details, isn't it? Details. Enter set details. No. Okay, it's not details, it's conditions? No. Surely it's got to be details, right? And I can change the number? No, apparently not. That's not an option. So we'll just put an order in for another, what, 260? Let's do it. Q JMQ menacing silver spike 360. Yeah, and that will give us the 400 we need. Oh wait, was it 3? It was 300, wasn't it? Oh, I can take 100 off that. Shit. Solid. Just let it lie. Let it lie. If we have extra silver spikes, we have extra silver spikes, and that's no biggie. That's no biggie at all. We'll survive. Surely we'll prosper. That's what I think, at least. Okay, so everything's going on fine down here. We appear to have plenty of food. The egg situation is coming along because I'm now going to remove the males from the equation, which should mean we get a lot less. There we go. We get a lot less madness. There we go. I would take out the males. Let's take out the females. There we go. So gobbler in there. Use that one. There we go. Gobbler. Gobbler. Giddy cock. KV. No. Cat. Turkey. There we go. Wait, how is that a turkey if it's... I thought... Oh, it's turkey gobbler. Yep, okay. Fine. Guinea hen. Buck rabbit. Troll. Horse, reindeer, horse, KV, puppy, poult. There's a baby. You can go in there. Good. So now we should see someone run in there and start pulling all the males out into the other room. And we'll build the doors there and there. Excellent. That should be handy. In fact, we can put some more doors in here as well, can't we? There? No, it doesn't want to do that apparently. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. There we go. That's where we want it. How many doors have we got? Quite a few. We don't have to worry too much about doors. We can spread them around liberally. Be free with the dwarves. The dwarves? The doors. Why did I say dwarves? Maybe it's because we're playing Dwarf Fortress. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, in fact. Okay, we've got brewing going on. We've got cooking. The farmers' workshops aren't getting farmed. Or are they? Am I missing something here? Is someone going to bring down a little animal to squeeze its teat? Click on the farmer's workshop. It does say spin thread, milk animal, make cheese, shear animal. So that's good, right? That's what it's supposed to be doing. Just don't know if it's working or not. Okay. Back down to look at our... Yeah, copper is becoming an overabundant material. That's okay, we'll get there. We'll find something to do with it. We're nearly ready to put a stockpile in. There we go. P. What is it we want? Armor. No, weapons. PP. There we go. And we will do it from here to over here. Weapons, and then what's armor? D. Of course it's D. Why wouldn't it be D? There we go. There's our weapons and armor stockpiles, and then we can come up to the top here where we already have one and say armor stockpile PX. You're out of here. Take all the armor out of that, down to the other one, and then presumably this is weapons. It is PX. There we go, the weapon stockpile's done as well, so we can get everyone to shift all that shit down to the correct storerooms. Very nice. And now can we put the beds in for our workers? For our thingy workers. Magma Forge workers, that's the one. Damn it. Needs bed. Okay, we haven't quite got enough beds to fill it out. Why have we suddenly skipped over here? Something happened? Nope, another baby boy. Ah, babies, babies, babies. Just another screaming hole to shove food into in Dwarf Fortress. Ideally, I would like less of them. Well, sorry, fewer of them. Less of them implies reducing the volume of the individual babies, which would be pretty brutal even for me. Come on now. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Apparently we've run out of Heliodors. That's nice. Run out of any other kind of stuff. Oh, we found some more gems to dig out. That's good. So, is there anything up here? Oh, look, there's even more. Huh. Sure. How did that not get dug out before? Fair enough. Down we go. Dig you. There's some more there. No, go down, not up. There we go, more of these bad boys. Boof, boof. And then we've got some of the red ones. Peridots or something? Perido? I don't know. Surely a perido makes peri bread. I'm almost funny. What is this stuff? This blue thing? Dacite. Can we vein mine that? No. Of course not. Doesn't come in veins. Comes in just regular old blocks. Blocks and blobs. Well, this level has been a fairly productive mine, I have to say, although I am worried that no matter what floors we go on, we're going to find the same old stuff, aren't we? It's just going to be old tetrahedrite. Oh, another bloody baby born. Brilliant. Baby born, baby born. Oh, that masterpiece basalt mug got knocked out. That's nice. Let's go through our workshops one by one to make sure they're being used. Right, our mason is clearly using his workshop because he's got to make all sorts of stuff. Rock mugs. Then our mechanic is still making mechanisms, right? I wouldn't know because it won't let me. There we go. Yeah, that's right. What about this bad boy? Who are you? Leatherworks. Not really much scope for leatherworking at the moment. Mason's workshop. Clut. What does that mean? Clut. Cluttered. Ah, okay. Cluttered with what? Must be rock blocks because it's the only thing we're making in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Tons of blocks. Okay. Is this stockpile here just for blocks or is it for metal bars as well? Here we go, we'll find out soon enough. No metal bars, just stone blocks. And that's full. Crikey. In that case, P, S, look at this. We're going to make an even bigger block stockpile now. What is this one here? S, stone. Oh no, I don't want a stone one, do I? Shit. How do I get rid of that one? D, disable, that's it. bar blocks. There we go. Enable. Metal bars, no. Forbid. There we go. Bars, no. No, no. Wait, yes, we do want those. Permit. Okay, that's it. So we've got that going on there. Hopefully that'll empty out our mason's workshop, make things a little less cluttered. Should start seeing people flooding up with the blocks soon. Oh, there's somebody collecting a mug and taking a mug back apparently. Or putting a new mug in there, that's entirely possible. Someone may have crafted a new mug and just slapped that one back in the chest. I can't believe we're still at 73 frames a second. It's incredible. Almost unbelievable. Okay, there's the mechanics workshop, there's the leatherworks, there's the mason. What about our jeweller? How's he doing? Oh, he's got loads on his plate, no need to mess with him. Crafts dwarf is making rock mugs. And we've got loads of empty rooms until the clothier's shop and the loom. So that's nice, isn't it? Lovely. So are we missing any kind of workshop? Build, that's not build. BW. Okay, so we've got leatherworks. We don't have a quern or a millstone, or a bower's workshop, or a metalsmith's forge. Okay. Oh, okay, we don't need that. We've got a magma forge. That's fine. Got those. Got that. Haven't got a siege workshop. No fishery, no ashery, no dyer's workshop, all that jazz. Okay, well, we haven't really got much scope for a dyer's shop or a soap maker's workshop at the moment. We'll get down to that later on. I think the important thing to do is a bower's workshop and a siege workshop, right? May as well get that shit being made. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. Where do we put a bower's workshop? We must just do it in this room, won't we? That's a carpenter's workshop, you nincompoop. There's a bower's workshop. Pop that in here. There we go. Make it out of rhyolite blocks. Lovely. And then, does anyone own this bed? No, because it's not actually got a door on the room, so it couldn't possibly be a bedroom. Can we place that there? There we go. There's a door. And then we can make this a bedroom, and we can hand it off to... Have we got a bow maker? Let's quickly check. Let's go back and look at therapists and see if we can find anyone who's got bowing. Oh! We've got someone who's very good at it. Dusim Melbilurum. Okay, Dusim. Let's go back to the home screen. Sorry, the Dwarf's Fortress screen, rather. And we'll put you in there. So, make bedroom. Assign bed. Search. DUCIM. Oh, it's the bar. There we go. Easy peasy. Lovely. Very nice indeed. Hello, Sergeant Indy. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. You never said hi. You've been sitting there silently, like a sphinx. I don't know why I went for the sphinx there. That seems like an odd choice of mythical creature, but okay, that's where we went. Presumably, a bower uses wood, right? What can they do? Add bone crossbows or wooden crossbows? Okay, so. Realistically, we just want wooden crossbows, don't we? Can make 10 wooden crossbows. Right, this floor can be the siege workshop. Build workshop. Siege workshop. That's a biggie. Okay, so the siege workshop goes in there. Also make that out of rhyolite blocks. Wow, it needs multiple blocks. Very exciting. So that can go in there. I don't think sphinxes are quiet. I think they tell riddles. They whisper riddles. They don't yell riddles. They don't go, what has 3 legs in the afternoon, 2 legs during the day, and no legs in the morning? Fucking people. That's not what they do. They're not loud. They're quiet. They whisper things in your ears. They go, what has it got in its pockets? That's what they whisper. They lean into the microphone and they whisper gently. Okay, so this is good. We don't have any melt designated items. That's cool. Let me just check that isn't crazy. Stocks. So if we say bars. Oh my god. We're not using the copper up quick enough. We need more avenues for copper consumption. Let me get down here. Oh yeah, it's really overflowing. So spiked copper balls. Steel leggings, Silver spikes. You know what? Copper spikes might make a better bet, mightn't they? Let's check how many we've got through of those silver ones. Still not started on this lower priority one. This one's only got 5 left on it. Blimey. Can I... Go on, try changing the details again. Enter. Set details. No? Doesn't seem like you can do anything there. If anyone knows how that works, I'd be interested to find out for sure. Ah, dear. We do need to make more copper stuff, though. They don't seem keen on making the old spiked copper balls. Right, who's applied to each of these? Let's have a look. In here, this one, that's a free one, isn't it? Anyone can use that one. So who's using it right now? Who are you? Rovod Haim Fountain. Why is Rovod Haim Fountain using that thing? I don't think Rovod Haim Fountain is even a particularly interesting person, is he? Rovod, that seems like him. And oh, he does have a level of weaponsmithing, armor smithing, and blacksmithing. So he does kind of have legitimacy there. He's allowed to be involved in that. That's fine. You know what? Is it sensible to put those restrictions on those stockpiles? Should I be saying only the right people can use them, or should I just have them open so people can dive in and out as they wish? I mean, ideally the best would just go straight there anyway, right? Hard to know, really. Oh, hello. What's that? Another baby girl? What is with all these babies? This is supposed to be a fortress, not a fuctress. Could you please keep your keep little genitals from slapping against each other? That would be nice. A little bit of self-restraint. We make some beds yet. Oh my giddy goose. Get down there. That's it. Bung a bed in there, bung a bed in there, bung a bed in there, bung a bed in there. Good. Now these can be for the lads who do all the forging. Once we've confidently decided who those people are, there's a lot of backing and forthing as well. And it doesn't seem to be people necessarily just bringing ore in. It seems to be people like taking stuff out of the furnaces, or the forges rather. Huh. Sergeant Indy says, if I were a sphinx, I'd definitely shout my riddles. I mean, what the fuck are you going to do about it? I'm a sphinx. That's a good point. That's a good point. You do have the advantage there. The sphinctive advantage. Right, let's put some spikes in this bad boy. Build, trap, spikes. Upright weapon. Bang. There we go. And I would like you to put 10 menacing silver spikes in there. Good. Oh, we've got some fungi wood spears as well. Done selecting. Let's do that again on this one. Menacing silver spikes, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. That's 20 of them installed. Only 280 left to go. Wonderful. Absolutely bloody wonderful. How many spiked copper balls have we got now? Let's have a little look at that. Stocks E spiked space copper. Not a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of the little devils. I mean, that isn't great. Whatever. Let's look at the steel situation again. There we go. Lots of leggings, not so many bars. So with that in mind, start melting these bad boys down. Although we are, obviously the level of steel is climbing now. We are getting to 51 bars, which feels like a good number. Feels like a good number. Your mother and father have a child, but it's not a riddle. Okay, yeah. Not your mother and father have a child, but it is not your brother and it is not your sister. Who is it? It's you. Clearly. The only option left. Oh, we've got a depressed peasant. It's not a good sign. I thought we were going to get out of this tantrum spiral madness, but turns out that perhaps, just perhaps, my ideas weren't quite right. Maybe we haven't edited the raws properly and they are just as temperamental as ever before. Oh well, we'll soon find out. Still no traders. I'm a little bit disappointed that no traders have shown up for quite some time as well. We haven't run out of wood, have we? No, still got a bit of wood going on. Nothing to worry about. And some weapon racks, chests and all sorts of stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Hello. Why have you got a brown exclamation mark? What does that mean? Oh, depressed. Fair enough. I imagine depression as a brown exclamation mark now as well. Very exciting. Rock mug. In that case, I want a stone stockpile around this thing. PS. There we go. And I want it to contain no ores. S. No, that's the wrong. Die! S. There we go. Stone, metal ores, forbid. That'll do. Excellent. And then I think mugs are finished goods, right? So we'll do a P. G, is it for finished goods? Yeah, G. Pop that in there. Bingo. And then we'll change it so it only holds mugs. That seems like a bit of a madness, doesn't it? Maybe we won't do that. Type goblets. Are goblets the same as mugs? They've got to be right. Oh, leave the goblets in. Don't want anything else in there though. Figurines, amulets, scepters, crowns, rings, earrings, bracelets, totems, legwear, backpack, quivers, splints, crutches, tools, codices. There we go. And that should be fine, right? Just fill that up with goblets, even though it's way too big to be sensible. Ah, Fuzzy. That's from... Is that a thing? Is that a thing, an extant thing, or is that your new original creation? I feel like I recognise that. I didn't until you mentioned the allergic to the cat thing. Ah, Siege Workshop is now in play. Okay. Ballista parts, catapult parts. Screw it, let's just make a ballista. How many ballista parts do we need for a ballista, or is that all the parts for a ballista? Let's see what, let's make one set of ballista parts and see what happens there. Fuck it, let's make a catapult part as well. Add catapult parts, there we go. Excellent. Seems good. Ballista hype. Claycree is excited for the ballista. The ballista. That's the one. Well, there you go, Fuzzy. You've coined a new thing, a new Sphinx-based idiom. You are a sphincter? No, that's terrible. Terrible. What a shit pun. Good grief. I should be punished for that, but we all know it won't happen. If I'm punished for anything, it'll be something I didn't do. It's just the way the world works. You don't get punished for things you actually did, do you? Oh my goodness. How unusual. Right, I think that's going to be all the tetrahedrite on this level. We do appear to have cut quite a swathe through it. But, just in case, let's start about here. Dig down and see how we do. Maybe another one here. That'll do. And then we'll see if we cross any other veins. And if not, then I think we'll write this floor off. And go find ourselves another little place to dig. Hang on, what's this? A giant mole. Okay. Fair enough. Ah, the game's saving. It is the first ballista I've made. Yes, I've never even made a siege workshop before. It's the first time I've even put one of those in place. Of course, I've heard the stories. I know you can position a ballista at the end of a corridor, and blammo! Every goblin standing in it gets a nice big thick shaft through the chest. And who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to see a goblin shish kebabbed? I know I do. I mean, the only thing that would be better is elves. But then again, elves trade and goblins don't, so maybe it is better to kill the goblins. Oh, sorry. Did I just heresy? I've done a heresy. I apologise. That's very rude of me. I mean, cast me into the volcano, please. I definitely deserve it. Come on, save. You can do it. Elfear. What does Elfear taste like? Dunno. Either delicious or awful. There's no middle ground. I mean, just the act of cutting it off of an elf probably induces sweet, sweet flavours in the mouth, right? Maybe a little tingle in the groiny parts, perhaps. I don't know. Elves, I mean, do anything to them if you want. I don't care. I hate them. Ugh, elves. Honestly. I don't think they should be allowed. To what, you say? I know, I just don't think they should be allowed, full stop. They shouldn't exist. But hey, maybe I'm being a little bit racist here. Maybe we should calm down. Maybe we should stop denigrating the pointy-eared bastards. Little knife-eared shits. Sorry, I'm getting very, very crass here. I don't think we're going to find any more tetrahedrite looking at this. This is a very strong quartzite tunnel. Oh, yeah, all right then, scoundrel. Make yourself look like an idiot, why don't you? Hey, look at that. Nice big blob of tetrahedrite to dig out. Although, it's an ingredient in Skyrim. Oh, intriguing. Must be quite strange for anybody who's an actual elf working in alchemy, right? He must be sitting there thinking, is this all right? Is this okay? Is this cool? Mom, is that your ear? Who knows? They live for ages anyway. Probably grow their ears back. Oh, it's a plant. Okay, just called an elf ear. Elves aren't so bad, says Claycree. Right. One more little outburst like that from you and you're banned. Do you understand? I don't ban people very often, but sometimes you just have to, right? Okay? You understand your position now? Good. Good. Be very careful. Treading on thin ice. I am intensely racist towards elves, as we should all know by now. There we go. Oh, look at that. It connects right up to there. Huh, okay. There's more tetrahedrite down here than I even imagined. There is more tetrahedrite within the earth than you could possibly imagine, Horatio. A little bit of bastardized Shakespeare there. If I remember rightly, the tetrahedrite is very clustered in volcanoes. There's usually a lot of it around on volcanoes. In what context? I don't understand. You've literally said in what context, divorced from the context from which you were prompted to say it. So now I'm sitting here thinking, context? It's contextception. A head context or a pocket context? Huh? You have to carry on. You'll have to elaborate. You'll have to expand on that one, Fuzzy. I am too dim to glean the meaning. Is there any more of this stuff to get dug out? Man, we're going to have to sell some copper shit like crazy. Oh, I see. I see. Pocket ears? Anyway, I'm going to stop trying to unravel the mystery of chat and continue raveling this game. Okay. There was a little bit of stuff down there, but it wasn't quite worth the effort to dig all the way down there. Yeah, if we do find anything on this floor, it's not going to be it's only going to be tetrahedrite, isn't it? So let's dig down a shade further. Past the cavern layer, DI. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Bugger it. We have to find somewhere to dig down that doesn't clip the caves. That's okay though. That's okay. If we head up here, find ourselves a nice little space inside the mine. Clever boy. Clever boy, scoundrel. Very well thought out. What a genius. Okay, here. We'll make our stairwell there, I think. Brilliant. Oh, fuck! What have I done? Okay. Okay. Back up. No, don't do that. Phew. Okay, we've done that. That's fine. Let's get back down where we were supposed to be. Try and find our little gap between the cavern layers. About there. I'm obviously getting tired because this is getting out of control. Here. Okay, in here. Surely that's the way down. Yes, that looks like that does clear the caverns. So we'll start on this floor. Boom, boom, boom. Dum 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 dum. Da 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 da. We'll see how that fares us. Maybe, you never know, we might find some candy if we go deep enough. And wouldn't that be joyous? Absolutely lovely. We're getting pretty close to the magma sea, to be honest. I wonder what kind of stuff we'll get down on this floor, actually. Could be some interesting bits and bobs, because it does look like it's not a full sea. It's just little bits of magma here and there. Oh, hello. What's happened there? Why are we being brought here? More migrants. What the hell? What are you people thinking? This is madness. We haven't even dug enough bedrooms out yet, let alone... Ugh, okay, doesn't matter though. We'll go down to the ground level. We'll wait for them to start arriving and then we'll check to see who's arrived. I feel like a lot of the progress we made last time hasn't been repeated this time. I feel like it's not like we haven't had the frame rate or anything, just that I've kind of floundered and not really figured out what to do. Just sort of done bits and bobs here and there, kind of nursemaided the iron industry. Iron industry? The metal industry. Of course, it's not just iron. That would be boring. Boring and crazy. We definitely need more bins, don't we? JMQBIN. Wooden bin. Wooden bin. There we go. There it is. Give me shitloads of the fuckers. I want loads of bins. Is there any wood left out here? No. Which means DT. We need to dig out these trees here. Say dig out. Chop down would be the correct terminology. Bosh. Yeah, we're not going to have much left apart from our fruit trees soon. So I'm going to have to start calming down on the wood until we can actually get some more to grow. Elves have a point with the logging though. Well, IRL, I would agree with that. But IDF? No. No. IDF? Oh my god. Okay. We went there. Where's he going? There's someone trotting off with a bloody spiked ball. Constructing a building. Let's follow them, see what they're doing. Where are you going? What kind of building are you constructing? Oh, the spikes. That's what they're doing, look. There we go, another silver spike spanked into the ground. Bingo. Cool. Not a problem. Not a problem. The silver spikes can keep on coming. And we'll end up with a massive pile of them. And then anything falling down into the hole won't have to worry about the big G ending their life because they're going to get just torn up by spires of silver. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. So anyone got any ideas on where to go next? What to do? Because we're now at a kind of position where, excuse me, the world is my oyster. Oh dear, oh dear. Didn't have to do that quite so loudly, did I? Awful barbarian. Yeah, but so now we've got to this position where the fortress is defendable, at least from the surface. I need to think a little bit harder about how to defend from the ground, but we're defendable. We're pretty self-sustained on food. I mean, I'm basically just waiting for traders now. Although, having missed 2 in a row, I'm worried that we may not get any more. Oh, I didn't check that new migration wave, did I? Let's not bother pausing. Let's just go over to the therapist and take a look. You've got the preview screen. You can warn me if something happens. So, we had 89 dwarves. We now have 100. Very nice. Sort by migration wave. And the latest migration wave was another 11 strong one. But this time with no super duper legendary dooders. Just, you know, your average... Oh, hang on, no, there is a legendary stonecrafter. Meh. Do I care about legendary stonecraft? Not enormously. Any military prowess to speak of? 1 level of dodging. 2 level of dodging. Yeah, not that exciting to be quite honest. Got a level 70 strength though, that's pretty strong. Very strong according to the little readout here. Okay. What are their jobs again? Let's have a quick peek at what they do. Got 2 miners, a couple of rangers, fishery worker, peasant, and a stonecrafter. Yep, well they can just get on with their day-to-day lives for now, and we'll figure out what to do with them later on. I am going back to the fortress. Doesn't look like anything too worrying has happened. That's nice. I really would like to get rid of a lot of this copper, but making spiked copper balls just doesn't seem to be cutting the mustard. Let's see how many of those we've actually produced. Because if we can't actually sell them because no traders are coming, we're going to have to start using the bastards. C-O-P-P-E-R. There we go. Copper bars, arrows, helm. Large copper helm. We can't use that. This is all forbidden, so we'll melt it anyway. Actually, let's not melt it. Let's just collect it up, put it wherever it goes, and see if anyone wears it. They might, you never know. Copper warhammers, spiked copper balls. In fact, let's go copper ball. Copper ball. Okay, we haven't actually made that many of them. I'm a bit disappointed there. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll get them knocked out sooner or later. They'll start coming out really fast once somebody who's really skilled at the thing gets on the job. Oh yeah, we need to make these bedrooms for the people who work down here, don't we? And give them a little food and drink stockpile as well. And maybe even restrict them to a burrow down here. That would probably work as well. Let's dig a food and drink place for them. Just down here by the volcano. There we go, that's where their little canteen's going to be. And I'm going to pop it there. There we go, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Be lovely. Maybe the real reason why elves siege you is because they're conflicted with themselves. On one hand, they want to stay true to nature, but on the other hand, they want sick metal and stone. I can imagine that'd be the case. They're all like, oh, come and live in our tree forest. Why are you trading with me then if you're so keen on leaves and trees? You just want dwarven artifice. You're so two-faced, you dirty elf. Get out of here. Not welcome. Not welcome. You're not welcome here anymore. Okay, we actually dug down. Oh man, I put those stairs in. Did I connect them? Of course I didn't. That would be a sensible move, wouldn't it? There we go, let's reconnect that. And we can actually have the new mining shaft dug out. And start digging out down on the near the magma sea. Hopefully find some candy. I want candy. I want candy. Sorry, that's unnecessary. Come on, anyone going to come dig that? Well, they've got cracking on it. They're starting. That's the main thing. Once they're going nice and fast, it'll be all good. We'll get down there, we'll get past the caverns, and we'll be able to see what's underneath. Hopefully some exciting ores. That's what I'd like to see. And they are taking their time getting this tetrahedrite out, aren't they? Then again, they have cleared a few other spaces already. It's not like we urgently require it up there. Yes for the silver, but not so much for the copper. We're already operating in a significant copper surplus. What else can I make? Maybe I should just bang out some... We've already got a legendary weapon crafter, so maybe I should just bang out some copper swords and shit. Loads of copper axes. That might work. Screw it, let's do it. JMQ AXE copper battle axe. There we go. Give me 20 of the bastards. Go on then. What else can we make out of copper? QCOPPER. We can stud stuff with copper. Let's do that. Use the shit up as quick as we can. PPER. You just regular decorate with copper. Stud. Decorate. Copper ballista arrowhead. Oh. Very nice. Serrated copper disc, copper spike, ballista arrow, corkscrew. Oh, There's a whole second page. Nothing particularly exciting in here, though. Says we can make some chains for a traction bench. Seems a little bit premature, though. We haven't even dug out the hospital yet. Buckler, nest box, jug, pot, hive, minecart, wheelbarrow, step ladder. Maybe bang out some domes. What's they called? Doors, even copper doors. They might be useful. Copper coffins, tables. Oh, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we should be doing here. Copper blocks, actually. They might be good. Build stuff out of copper. Let's do that. Let's make copper blocks as well. See how it works out. There we go. Some of these orders should get the things ticking along, and the forge is actually being used a bit more. Because I feel like they're relatively empty right now. I've only got the one guy working on it. It would be nice to have all the people who could do this stuff actually down there doing that stuff, because then, you know, we'd get more stuff produced. Actually, maybe it's time to start smoothing, even. Oh, actually, we haven't even got bedrooms for everybody, have we? And also, I've just noted that the ironworks isn't an indoor burrow area, which is a problem. So let's add this to the burrow. There we go. I feel like we've lost the verticality a bit here, haven't we? We had it, and it's kind of evaporated a bit now we've done this magma area. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful. Oh, don't make the volcano itself a safe zone. That's a mistake. That really won't work out well if people go, oh, I can stay here. This is perfectly safe. It's only red hot magma. Just going to end up in a bad scene. A very bad scene. Come on. Doof. There we go. And then these little doorways should probably be made part of it. And then we'll do this. There we go. And then we'll do this. There we go. So now all that is added to the burrow, which is good. Because it means that people can actually go to their bedrooms and places of work when we set the alarms off. Which, you know, is ideal. Because if they can't, then everything grinds to a halt, and what the hell are we doing? Okay. Did I assign a boa to this place yet? I did, didn't I? We've already got... Yeah. Haven't even built anything yet, have we? If I say JMQ and say crossbow... Copper crossbows, maybe. Are they, is metal a better material per se than wood for crossbows? Because I don't want to use up our wood. Let's try making copper crossbows. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to make 20 of them. So we have enough for 2 full squads. And now we'll go down and see... Yeah, I think it did bypass, didn't it? So let's dig out. We'll start with a cheeky little strike out this way. There we go. Let's see where that leads us. Actually, let's get even more fruity than that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let's go up there. And maybe across here as well. Sure. Let's do that. Little exploring never hurt anybody. Oh, literally not true. People have died exploring. What is this? That looks a bit weird. Fingers crossed, whatever it is, it doesn't explode. That would be a bit of a disappointment, to say the least. Come on, guys, get down here. I want to see what this shit is. Oh, and another baby. Oh, no, a carver has been taken by a fey mood. That'll be this boy. Follow. Come on, carver. Come on, bone carver. Carve some bones, make me a legendary item. Oh no. Yarn cloth, tanned hides, cut gems, bones. Rock blocks. Rock. Metal bars. Yarn cloth. Holy shit, he wants a lot of stuff. I think the tanned hides are going to be the issue. So let's look at our animal screen and assign something for a bit of butchery. What have we got? We got lots of stuff. haven't got a huge amount of stuff. The giant mole is not tame, but can be butchered nonetheless. Let's butcher the giant mole. Not the sheep, not the piglet, not the lamb or the cavy pup. No. I mean, the horse can't be sheared. Let's kill the horse and the reindeer and the other horse. There we go. That should yield a little bit of fun time stuff. In fact, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to remove the leather coat making order because I feel like we've probably used up all of our leather doing that. Is it still in there? Leather coat, there we go. That's not it. Ah, that's the one. Cool. So, fingers crossed, he should trot off him as soon as we get that guy slaughtered. Because it's usually bones and leather and that's the bottleneck, isn't it? What's bones? Rock blocks. Rock. Metal bars. Yarn cloth. Tanned hides. Actually, if we got yarn cloth, that's a very good point. We might not have yarn cloth. Let's go to our cloth maker. Is that it? That's the loom. Add new task. Weave cloth from plant thread. Actually, let's cancel that and go through the job orders. Q. Weave thread into cloth. Weave yarn into cloth. Do we have yarn? Let's have a look in our in stocks. Oh, discovered another cavern. Raw adamantine. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so we found some raw adamantine. That is a good sign. That is a very good sign, in fact. Nice. So really we want to start digging out round the adamantine and see what we can get, don't we? Oh, okay, we struck the cavern right here. Oh, okay, we came into it horizontally. I assumed that we were going into it vertically, but how would that even be? Wouldn't make any sense, would it? There's actually adamantine on this level as well. Ooh, very nice. Diggy. 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 There we go. I'm going to take that adamantine while we can. Oh, can't have that apparently. Not available. Or at least not using the mouse anyway. No. Minor cancels dig. Inappropriate dig square. Is that because it's... Okay. I wonder if I can vein mine it across Z levels just to get the idea of the shape of it. And then once you've done that, you can just de-designate everything you... Oh my god. The new meta revolves. The new meta has revealed itself. I'm pretty keen on the whole thing. Maybe we'll try it. Once they make contact with the adamantine, then we'll start seeing if we can dig some out of the ground. It'll be lovely. The hunters have cancelled their hunt because they couldn't find a path, and we've run out of melt designated items. Oh, come on. Oh, and we're down to 40 frames a second. That could be an issue. Let me put some stock orders in to see if we can melt some shit. Iron. Got any iron? Bars, bows, breastplates. They're all marked up for melting. How have we got nothing to melt? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, whatever. Whatever. We're all about the adamantine now. This is a whole new level of technological advancement. We're going to be making some serious shit here. Serious shit. If they actually get it dug out. Come on, miners, you can do it. You find me some sweet, sweet adamantine, and then we'll get those strands extracting. Oh, hold on a minute. That thing got slaughtered, didn't it? Let's go back and look to see if that guy's decided to leave his workshop yet. It was a crafts dwarf workshop, wasn't it? This one? No. Looks like he's on the move. Yeah, it looks like he's out and about. So that means... Oh, here he comes. Pause. Let's pause. He's carrying bones there. Can I click on him? Come on, game. There we go. Let's follow the lad. And unpause the action. Right, we might get to see this made right before our very eyes. Exciting days. Where'd he go? Oh, that's it. He was just picking up a bit of rock that was quite heavy, apparently. All the way down. This will be the metal bars he's going for. I wonder what he's going to make. Because he's got quite the shopping list of stuff there. If I was more savvy, I could probably make sure he used specific things, couldn't I? And then we'd be able to have some beautifully crafted high-value item in the fortress. But, you know, I don't know how to do that yet. One day we'll get there. It'll be nice. Someone else I noticed there at the bottom has slipped into depression. That's a bit of a pain in the arse. I was hoping people would stay buoyant. What's he doing now? Is he just sitting there? Is he missing some of his items still? Well, we saw him get bones, and we saw him get metal bars, so he must want something else. Let's have a look what he's screaming for. Rock, metal bars, yarn cloth, tanned hides, cut gems, bones, rock blocks, rock. So the only things you could really have any problems with are the yarn cloth and the tanned hides, maybe. The tanner's activated, so presumably he's going to be providing them soon. What have we got in here? Tanner's shop. Good. He was doing something in there, so ultimately I expect to be... Oh, more raw adamantine. Absolutely delightful. Is that where we zoomed in on it? I don't see it on the map here. Oh, there. Okay. Just over here. Oh, is that at ground level? Can I? Oh, you can't vein mine it. It's cheeky, that. Very cheeky. Can we... Oh, actually, no, I'm not in the... There we are. How about... No, you can't vein mine it. That's a pity. Are there any gems in these walls that I could just test the vein mining on? Wow, there's actually quite a bit of adamantine about down here. They weren't kidding. This looks like the kind of thing that could be vein mined, doesn't it? Yeah, I can vein mine that. Cool. It's a thing. Actually, what thing was it? Let's find out. Let's click on it and have a little look. Or move so it's not too close to the edge. Rock crystal clusters. Not the most exciting thing. Yes, you can vein mine gems, but you... Oh, a section of cavern has collapsed. That's okay. It didn't land on any of my dwarves, so I don't really care. But you can't vein mine adamantine. That's the problem. I would love to be able to vein mine it, but unfortunately, that's a little bit out of the scope of this exercise. Adamantine actually comes up fairly high here. High here. Hi, here I always treat adamantine like a minesweeper. You very delicately dig out around it. Like this. On every floor. And then as you do so, you kind of figure out which ones can be safely removed and which ones can't. So for example, we come around here. Dig that out. Dig all this out here. These ones can go. Don't need those. That's a safe one. That's a safe one. You see how it goes? And then here on this side, we want to dig out these bits. There we go. Get the perimeter clear. Hopefully not instigate circus invasion, because we don't want the circus incursion. That's a problem. It's a genuine problem. A real issue. This is looking good. We're starting to see the outline of the spire here. Hopefully it won't... Hopefully it won't get breached and we won't end up being overridden with clowns. Okay, I'm getting a little bit out in the weeds here. Maybe we just let them clear what they've got and then see how that goes. Oh, come on, scoundrel. That's it, that's the last lever anyway. So we've got one spire being dug out, so that's good. And hopefully that will yield us some nice safe adamantine to extract doodars from. Rock crystals are actually pretty nice. You can make clear glass with them. Oh, crystal glass. Good enough. Close enough. Have we got any shearable animals out here in our thing? No, doesn't look like it. Not anymore. How's the Moody boy doing? How you doing, Moody? Old Mad-Eye Moody. Doesn't look like he's here. He must have trotted off to get some stuff, right? I think this was the workshop, wasn't it? We'll keep looking. Yeah. No, there he is. Let's sit in there waiting for something to happen. Let me have a look at how much yarn we've got. Stocks. E. Yarn. That's not how it works. E. Yarn. There we go. We don't have any yarn. What's yarn made of? How does one get yarn? Oh yeah, it is a good thing that you can't vein mine adamantine. But I was thinking vein mine to designate it and then figure out how big it was. And then you can just not do the inner ring and take the rest of it away. That was my hope. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. 'Twas not to be. That's awkward. I thought we might have some yarn. Yarn comes from wool, right? Shear animals to get yarn or buy it from a merchant if a merchant comes along. We're supposed to be shearing animals, but it doesn't seem to be happening. No one seems to be actually doing the deed. Spin thread, milk animal, make cheese, shear animal. Have we actually got any cheese in the fortress as well? That would be a bit annoying if we don't have that. Kitchen. S for search, although it seems a little bit... Yeah, no, we don't have that. Oh, vegetables. Tab, seeds, drink, meat, fish, other. Okay. Okay, it's pretty much all meat. We have no cheese. So I'm going to get rid of those milk and cheese orders. Cancel, not cancel, remove, and then shearing the animal and spinning the thread, I'm going to make maximum priority. There we go. And hopefully something will happen there. I mean, we've got to have a couple of animals that we can do it with, right? We've got some sheep. We've got some sheep. Let's go up to the surface. Go to the thingy. There we go. Get the pen and pasture. Get rid of the non-grazing. Lamb. KV pup. Donkey foal. You. Right, we've got sheep. Surely we can shear some of the sheep. There's lots of shushing there, wasn't there? Hang on, what's he gone? Oh, someone picked up berries. That's no use. We don't want berries. We need you to go and gather up the sheep and take off their fur. Do you have someone enabled to do that? You can make it a recurring manager job. Yeah, I should have someone ready to do that. Let's pause it so this guy doesn't lose his mind in the workshop. And I'll go to the therapist and check we've got a shearer. Pretty sure we've got someone set on shearing. Shearing. Yeah. 4 people. Spinning? Ah, no spinners. All right, all of those people can be spinners too. We've got any weavers? Yeah, we've got weavers. Oh boy, have we got weavers. Weavers for days. Let's perhaps not let these other people do any weaving. Clothes making, dyeing, strand extraction. Well, I'm going to need some of those people soon. Maybe I need to start finding some basic peasants and just give them all strand extraction. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I've activated some of those. Let's commit those changes and see if that makes any damn difference. We'll go back to the fortress, and I'll take you back to the fortress with me. And hopefully this will yield some results. And we'll actually see something happen, rather than that guy just slowly losing his marbles in his Craftsdwarf workshop. Craftsdwarf. Craftsdwarf. Workshop. Oh, hang on. Have we... No, no, there he is. He's still there. He's still there. Still getting more and more annoyed. Even though the vast majority of the things he wants. The spinning was the problem. They will automatically spin the yarn, and now there's a dwarf to do it. Ah, okay. So fingers crossed. We'll see some activity at the... Oh, a miner's been missing for a week. Uh-oh. We should see some activity at the farmer's workshop, and then he'll chuff down there as quick as he can. Let's watch the farmer's workshop. Anything happening there? Anyone bringing an animal for shearing? Oh, look, someone's doing some shearing here. Spinning thread. Excellent news. Which means once he's done... Right, now we should see... Okay, is there thread in the workshop? No, this guy's taking it somewhere. Let's go back up to the Craftsdwarf workshop and watch him there. Yeah, where are you? There you are. Well, apparently that didn't happen the way I thought it would. Maybe they need to make it into cloth first. That's probably the case, right? We watch the weaver. Just weaver, you can make yarn and string into cloth and things. There we go. We thread into silk, weave yarn into cloth. Let's promote, do it now, etc. There's some yarn cloth. Somebody should get in to do that fairly quickly. And then old Crazy Toes should get down here and pick up that cloth. Pick up that yarn cloth. Yeah, yarn cloth. That's that done. He's headed off. Let's go up a couple of floors, check to see if Crazy McMad Pants has decided to shift. No, can't have been the yarn cloth that was bothering him. Well, it probably was bothering, but there must be something else as well. Rock blocks, we have that. We definitely have rock. Definitely have metal bars. Should have yarn cloth by now. Should have tanned hides, cut gems, bones. He's already got the bones, we know that much. Let's click and see what he's got in here. Blocks, horse bone, obsidian blocks, schist, that's the rock, copper bars. So he is missing the other things. Oh, come on. Where's all my sweet, sweet cloth? I need cloth. Maybe it's being used up. Maybe if I go and look at the clothes workshop, I should stop that. No, there's nothing going on there. Huh. More yarn into cloth? Can we get them to do that? Oh, I need one unused yarn thread. Damn. Still no animals being sheared. Oh, shit. Shit. The hospital might have snagged the thread. We don't have a hospital yet, funnily enough, so they can't possibly have done it. Although, you know, if we had, they would probably be expected to. What's this guy doing? You doing some shearing? Please be doing some shearing. He's making cheese. What with? I cancelled that order. Unless our manager's gone mad. Hello, who's this? Stonecrafter, creator of. Not the same guy, is it? He's milking a cow, apparently. Didn't even realise we had a cow. He didn't have any leather in there, did he? That's a good point. Maybe we need to check our leather levels. Check our leather levels. Stocks, E-W-T-H-E-R. Leather bin. Leather cloak. Leather coat. Oh boy. Looks like we don't have any just leather left. Okay, maybe we just need to kill a few more things. Yeah, I'm seeing he's made it into everything's been made into something. Damn it. Ooh. Okay, no leather then. So animals. What can we get leather out of? Can I get rid of pets? Can I not see pets? No, we have to see pets. Peahen, sow, stray cat. Actually, the sow's probably not a bad idea. We'll get some leather out of that. Butcher. Something that's not a pet. What's that? Stray lamb. No, we're going to get stuff off that. Donkey foal. You're dead. There we go. A giant cave spider. Can we butcher that? Oh my god, we can butcher giant cave spiders. There's an interesting proposition. Let's see what kind of meat we get off of them. Spider meat, spider meat. Every now and then it's quite the treat. Spider meat, spider meat. You can eat up to 8 spider feet if you cook them all at once. Okay, that came out of nowhere and it probably should have stayed there, to be brutally honest. Horsebone, obsidian blocks, schist, copper bars. He needs something else, but it's got to be the yarn, isn't it? It has to be the yarn. He's going to lose his freaking marbles, isn't he? Cancels no creature shearable. Troglodyte has given birth to a girl. God damn it, we've got nothing that we can shear. Oh no, look, this guy's bringing something down to shear. This should happen. It's him. We're holding out for him to make it. Did we actually? No. Click, click, follow. There we go. Following him down now. We'll watch him take it down to the farmer's workshop, shear off the stuff, spin the thread, and fingers crossed, create a little bit of yarn cloth that he'll be able to use. Yarn cloth. Come on, where are you going? Oh, it's a bit long, is it? I feel like we should probably bring the animal storage and the what's it called, grazing lands down inside, because we don't want to have them stuck up on the surface all the time. I mean, look what happened last time. We had tons of alpacas, and before we even had a chance to shear and milk them, we ended up in an absolutely diabolical state, didn't we? What's he doing now? Sitting there just warming the sea. Oh, he's spinning the thread. Of course he's spinning the thread. That makes all the sense in the world. You make all the sense in the world. As soon as he comes out, they should start weaving that bit of yarn. There we go. So now we can go to the loom. No. Add new task. Y. There we go. Do it now. And then we watch as someone comes in and does the yarn making, right? That's how it works. That's how it should work, in my mind at least. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? You're the link, the missing link, the weak link, the chain link. Linky, 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 linky. Hi! You gonna do it? He's very disinterested, it would seem. Surely we had the yarn. We just saw the guy make... Yes, there we go. Yes. Yes. Unlimited yarn. Ah, we've done it. We've reset the clock on him. Right, let's watch to see if he goes back to his workshop and finishes. He's out again. Ah, we've broken the bottleneck. This is what we're looking for. There goes the leather. There goes some gems. And if I'm not mistaken, he's just started construction. Yeah. Right, well, we'll just wait to see what comes out of it then. I'm quite excited. I'm tingling with anticipation. Okay. We had to nurse that a little bit, but it did work out. It did work out in the end. Wasn't too bad. Let's go check out our mining operations down on the adamantine. Probably best to just skip down there like that. And where is it? Could have sworn we had a mining operation already set up, just clearing out areas around it. No, is it just this water now? These stairs, these are the ones that take us down there. Ah, here we go. Over here. Over there. Down here? Oh, people don't seem to be actually digging out the stuff. Ah, this floor's been done. There we go. Let's do some more digging. So, you can definitely have this lot and that lot. Dig out there. Dig out there. These can go. That can go. Let's see what happens with it. Let's see if it all turns out tickety-boo or poo-poo-poo. Either option's entirely possible as an outcome. Although I'd ideally like it not to be a scenario where clowns start flying out of the circus. Look at that sweet stuff, though. Oh, ooh, oh. What do we use for strand extraction? I forget what kind of facilities we need. Excuse me. Terrible burping boy. Can we eat troglodytes? Are they edible? Or are they too smart? It's quite possible that they're too smart for eating. In which case, we won't eat them. We'll let them be clever. Let them be clever. I definitely think we're going to get a big jump in frames once I finally get my arse round to actually, restricting the people who work in this metal area to stay there. I still haven't done any minecarts, have I? Maybe we should start thinking about minecarts next session. Ah, here we go. Thor Barantulon, the Bone Carver, has created Notlithilul Belal Ifin, a horsebone door. He offers it to the organised salves. Let's have a look at our horsebone door here. Ooh, 42 grand. Not terrible, but nothing fantastic either. We'll look at the description. This is a horsebone door. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with horse leather and encircled with bands of round, brilliant cut clear zircons. This object menaces with spikes of copper and sheep wool. On the item is an image of Eden syrup trees, the dwarf in horsebone. On the item is an image of pigtails in obsidian. On the item is an image of Bambara groundnut plant in schist. Well, it seems okay. The ruined lord, the fame of hardiness. Okay, well, we'll use that at some point. Maybe we'll use it as a kind of a throne room door or something. We never know when it's going to come in useful. Okay, so with that in mind, I think what we're going to do is call it there. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. Sorry for another hour and 40-minute video, but you must be used to it by now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.